Hey, harmonic synchronicity here. So I wanted to make a video today on something that I want to explain about being desensitized, okay, and how you can resensitize yourself, okay. Basically, what I think is going on here is from a young age, this whole society is designed to make us kind of do the wrong thing because you're usually rewarded for lying, for deceiving, for cheating. You know what I mean? So it can propel you ahead in our system. So you perceive like you're getting ahead, but spiritually, are you really getting ahead or are you getting behind? You know what I mean? Are you retarding yourself? You know, like if you think of the word like French retarder, like you're holding yourself back, right? So what I realized is the people that are orchestrating this entire society have the best of the best scientists and psychologists and everything. Okay, so if they want to manipulate an entire civilization, then they have the means to do it. They have the people, the resources, and they could apply those resources, right? So if you really think about it, everything in this society is good, like you're going against the grain and you're going against the current just to be a good moral person, right? To follow your ethics, right? So what I'm saying here is you can actually resensitize yourself because the more and the more you lie and you cheat and you deceive and you do these things, you become desensitized. You get what I'm saying? Like somebody who hurts people for a living, like I don't know, like somebody who breaks people's legs and stuff like that. Like the more and the more you do it and you compromise your ethics, you desensitize yourself. It becomes easier and easier and easier. Right? And you can even use like other examples that are not actually ethical issues, but like let's just say you're like a surgeon or a mortician or something like that. The more and the more you do these things, you get desensitized to it. Okay, so the same thing goes when you compromise your ethics and your moral code. You become desensitized. Okay, so I would actually go to the extent of saying that you actually become desensitized to the chemicals in the food, like the fluoride. You know, people are using all these chemical shampoos and bounce sheets and all these things. And because you literally followed a path that is immoral for the most part, or you just keep compromising your ethics, you become more and more desensitized. I mean, like we live for a long time. So I mean, this can happen slowly but surely, right? And this compromises your divine intelligence as well, which I have another video on, right? So the interesting thing that I realized with this is that you can actually resensitize yourself, right? So if you start doing the right thing all the time, then you resensitize yourself. You start realizing more and more that what you're doing, it's not right, it's wrong. And the more you do the right thing, every time you do the wrong thing, you lie. Like, now for me to say a little lie, it's like, oh my god, no, I can't do this. I can't, I can't lie. Like, even if it's like for something stupid, you know what I mean? It's I don't even know. I can't even use an example, okay? But like, it's like a little white lie or like something not even to for like you're lying at a cop or like just something stupid like that, like something to get away with something where you know that they're not even supposed to be fucking with you for the first place. Right? So what I try to do is I just try to avoid having to lie, right? And if you live a good life, you don't have to lie. And here's the thing, like people that lie, it's like, and I notice this all the time, and they're so full of shit that like they can't remember their lies. And like they say one story to one person, and then you hear them tell to the other person, it's a whole different fucking story. Then they tell it to a different person, it's a different story. It's like, well, do you have fucking psychosis? Like what's going on here? Like, are you just full of shit? You know what I mean? So people that lie make themselves look really fucking stupid. That's the other thing, okay? Because everybody that has half a brain is going to catch on to you unless you're a really smart liar. Because most people that are lying, like, they become less intelligent. Like, that's what I was trying to say about divine intelligence, right? So, anyways, I'm trying to break these videos down so that they're not too long. And I'm trying to leave it into small subjects. So I'm going to kind of leave it there. But this is to give you guys an idea that how we're desensitized. Okay, and here's the thing. More importantly, as a like closing note, okay, nobody even desensitizes you per se. It's like half and half, okay? Because like, yeah, there's fluoride and poison in the food and the chemicals in your shampoos and your soaps and your air freshener and all this crap. So you're being attacked on the physical level, okay? So you're being desensitized that way chemically, right? So your chemistry is being fucked up so that you have less of an idea what you're doing, you're more confused, you're less emotionally stable, all these things. So, in a way, you're being desensitized physically, but the thing is, when we compromise our ethics, we desensitize ourselves. Okay, they're not doing it to us, but they're creating circumstances where people are more likely to give in to lie and cheat and deceive because it gets you ahead in the system. Okay, so the whole system is designed to desensitize you. Okay, that's why okay, not everybody, but there's so many people now that they just don't give a shit, man. Like, they don't give a shit that whatever they're doing is destroying the environment in some way, or that they're supporting factory farmed animals that they know don't have a good life. Like, it goes to every aspect of our lives. When we get desensitized, we're less conscious of our effect on everything and everyone else. And like, for me, it's a big deal, like the animals, because I went vegan for a while, and because I couldn't stand what was going on, but I mean, it didn't work for me. But the thing is, like, now, I have to rehash my whole life because I'm actually becoming extremely healthy now by not being a vegan anymore, right? And I'm gonna try to see if I could just do like raw eggs and raw milk, like have my own goats and chickens or ducks, right? And not actually eat meat, right? So I don't have to kill my animals, okay? So anyways, I'm just trying to say that everything we do has infinite repercussions, and if you want to resensitize yourself, now you know how. You just follow your moral, ethical code, you make the best decisions that you can, and, you'll be resensitized, and you'll start realizing what you're doing here, and like the cause, like that you're a cause of a lot of effects, like you'll be hurting people's feelings and just destroying people's life just for you to get ahead in the society. Right? And you know what? That's what they mean by the good guy finishes last. Because here's the thing, if you want to measure yourself by physical means, I mean, it's a pretty sad way to measure yourself up, don't you think? You know what I mean? It's like, well, the good guy doesn't really finish last. Okay? The good guy is the wise guy. That's the thing. And do you want to be the wise guy or the rich guy? You might actually end up being a rich wise guy. You get what I'm saying? So, on that note, take it easy, people, and take care. And, oh yeah, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe because there's a lot of good videos coming. Take care.